What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, this is just an update of what's going on with all my cars and projects going on. It's going to be a bunch of videos put together since I haven't really been focusing on one thing lately. But thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. A lot of you guys that are watching aren't subscribed, but you keep coming back, so click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, but here's an update basically of what's going on lately. Well, I bought this titanium bar to redo the meth tank and some, titanium, lose some weight, because you guys know how I am. But Facebook just told me I take 5 pounds off the back of the Chevy SS, which weighs 4,260 pounds with me in it, the car won't hook. So me and Bella are gonna take the titanium, and Facebook says it doesn't work. What's up, guys? Haven't made a video lately. Been busy between messing with Nigel's race car and the army. So yeah, haven't really done anything with the cars, but here's the update where we're sitting. Still waiting on headers for this. We're getting closer though. Got the X pipe. I got my adjustable shocks. And then all this is for the SS. Picked up a racing seat from a buddy. Got some Ignite red, some Ignite yellow, just if I need to bump up the content. Some more M1. Got some new tires, so we won't spin anymore. These should definitely help a lot. Some 28-10-5 Hoosier DBRs. The SS is right there. It's just sitting out there, doing its thing while I clean up the garage. But yeah, so hopefully with these tires, this seat weighs about 30-40 pounds lighter than the stock seat, so hopefully we'll get a 10-2 once I get these tires put on full weight. I won't even put the seat in yet. I'll do that once it's cooler out. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do some maintenance on the car, oil change, O2 sensors, and we're gonna take the stock CTSV coolant pump and put a Varimax pump on there, get some better cooling. Got my new fan from Home Depot. Had a great deal over Memorial Day. They had buy the battery pack, get a tool free. So I bought the battery pack, got a fan. It runs off extension cord or the batteries. So this will come in handy during hurricane season when I don't have power, or during the track helping cool down the blower. But I'm gonna get to swapping out some parts, take the front bumper off, and catch back with you. Also made new brackets. I got rid of the mild steel that was holding the intercooler tank on. Got some titanium brackets now. They're a little lighter. I mean, they're decently lighter. They're stronger though, and they're not gonna rust, so that's cool. So you gotta pull the bumper off to get the intercooler pump how I have it mounted. So to pull the bumper off, you just take out all the 10 millimeters right here on this piece, the T20 Torx bits, and then there's some bolts under the car. I'll try to record those and show you how to do them. Time for the trim tool. There's only 2 of these. There's 2 of these on holding the grill part of the bumper on, so I gotta pull 2 of those out. Everything else is under the car now. There's 5 or 6 bolts. There's one here, one here, one here. Yeah, there's 6 bolts and then 3 on the bottom that you have to take out. They're T15 Torx, and to get the bumper off of here, so you just pull it. The first time I did it, I was just kind of like, you know, you just, and it's out. There's same thing on the other side, same 6 bolts, screw things, the T15s. Then pull the bumper out, and that side there's the harness for the whole bumper, all the sensors. There's just one plug. You just undo it and it comes out. Adjust this so you can see the harness a little bit. See the harness right here? That's it. Now the bumper's off the car. Everything's disconnected. Got the bumper off. See my little baby heat exchanger. We'll be getting a bigger one. Where the pump mounts right here. So we're gonna pull this pump off. We're gonna put the Varimax pump on, get rid of the stock CTSV pump, actually start throwing some more coolant. Well, it's there. It's wired up, bolted in, all the hoses are tight. Took about, honestly, about maybe 30 minutes tops, including getting the bumper off the car and draining the fluid out. I forgot to turn the camera back on as I was putting it back on. I had to lay in front of the camera, that's why I turned it off. But it's done. Might add coolant back to it and see how it goes. Made a mess. I got it all filled up, was bleeding it out, and I noticed my drain line was kinked, so I redid the drain line, so I spilled a little bit of water with that. But we got it all bled out now. It's moving a lot more water, like a lot faster than the stock CTSV pump was. So this should help keep it even cooler and cool it down faster. So I'm gonna finish this up, put the car back together, and then change the O2 sensors and oil while I'm at it. So if you've watched my other videos on the SS, you've seen the scratch on the back bumper. So I got stuff to fix it. I'm gonna try to do it on the front bumper on the bottom first. So I figured this would be a good spot to attempt it and try it out, see how it works before I go do it on a part that you can actually see on the car. So I'm gonna try this, see how it is, and then do the back bumper if this works right. Got it sanded down. We're gonna get this ready. It says do at least 3 coats of this, wait 10 minutes between like coats to let it dry some. It says do that, then use the primer. I got a kit off eBay. I think it was like $40 that came with clear coat, spray paint that matches the car, and then these two. So we'll see how bad I mess this up or if I actually do it right. We'll let that dry and come back and do a couple more coats and go from there. So I reread the instructions it came with. It says spray that, then the primer, then let it dry and do more coats, because that helps the primer stick to the plastic. So we're not going to let that dry. Now we'll let this dry and come back and do more coats. Guess I'll change the oil while I'm waiting for the paint to dry. I like to use these oil filters on all my cars. This camera really doesn't like to focus. Oil change time. I'm pretty much a Jiffy Lube in here. Another tip, it's cheaper to buy 2 of these than it is just to buy 8 quarts. So just buy 10 quarts and save some money, then have oil left over. Got the oil change. Now it's time to change the O2 sensors. When I did the headers 2 years ago, I put cheap parts store sensors in there, and one's being extremely lazy now, so guess I'll put the actual GM ones back in. So update, my life being how it goes. Went to change the O2 sensor, and right there, the ground that goes to the back of the head was tangled in the O2 sensor. So trying to get the wire out with the supercharger on, I didn't notice that, and I broke the ground off. So
oh no, we suck again.
Of course, not gonna be able to get to that with the supercharger on. So there it is. So all this work for, you know, a O2 sensor job. But I think I made the mistake by saying what we all say, and this will only take 30 minutes. So 2 days later, the supercharger's not in the car anymore. I kind of just pulled the blower off, took a break, didn't feel like working on the car. So I'm gonna try to finish it up today. Look how clean those ports are. It's crazy what meth and E85 do. Or does, whatever the proper English is. 86,000 miles. Heads have never been off the car, never been cleaned. Got the ground wire fixed, got the O2 extension on. UPS finally dropped it off. About to throw the blower back on, and we're good to go. Car will be back together. Got the ground rewired. Got it longer this time. That why I took it behind. And it'll be away from this, so it doesn't get snagged this time and get broke. But just waiting for my O2 extension, plug this in, put the blower back on, and the car can drive again. This will be delivered today. You gonna help with the bumper, Bella? So I just ended up letting this dry overnight. I'm gonna sand down the little spot, and then we're gonna finish painting it, get it back on the car, and then we got a track round to go to today. Bella's gonna help us with the bumper. Bella, you want to sand? You want to sand it? Come here. You want to sand? Gonna add the second meth nozzle in. Just looking at, see how I want to run it, where I want to put it, and then we're gonna put it on. Got the intake drilled and tapped for the new fitting. Just gotta run the line, clean the intake out, and then adjust the tune. It's not the prettiest, you know, kind of looks like plumbing, but it's in, it works. Got both nozzles on now. So we'll have double the methanol, which is double good. So my IAT sensor has been starting to read weird, so we got a new AC Delco one. Gonna throw in, see if that fixes it. It's definitely seen better days. I don't know how old this is. Like, I bought the LSA used. This was on it, never changed it. So we'll throw a new one on and see if it reads better. Making my new mount in titanium. I didn't want to just trace this because this fits it loose. I wanted it to fit tight. See, now it's nice and tight. Just gotta cut it and drill the holes and we're good to go.